gentlemen, welcome everybody to Monday Night Raw. We are live here tonight in a sold-out crowd here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, here tonight in the Xfinity Mobile Arena. And you are welcome live here tonight in a sold-out crowd in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, here for a Monday Night Raw tonight. And coming up tonight as we inch closer to Night of Champions, tonight in our main event, Roman Reigns, the former undisputed WWE champion, is in action. He'll be going up against MJF in our main event tonight. And also tonight as well, our King of the Ring tournament continues in our Fatal 4-Way match. Jey Uso will be going up against the Intercontinental Champion Kevin Owens, Miles Bourne, and Rusev. And that is all coming up here on Monday Night Raw. And kicking off Monday Night Raw, here comes the OTC, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns, the former WWE champion, coming down to the ring. At Money in the Bank, it was Reigns and Cena for the title. And Roman Reigns losing that undisputed title against John Cena. But after that match, The Rock came out, and then the shocking moment we've ever seen here on Universe Mode in a while. John Cena turns his back on his fans and aligns himself with the final boss, The Rock. And the last week on Monday Night Raw, Roman Reigns assaulted John Cena during John Cena's matchup against Jey Uso. But then it was The Rock assaulting Roman Reigns and left Roman Reigns laid out in the middle of the ring. But here tonight, what does the former champ have to say here tonight? You all know why I attacked John Cena? It was because what happened at Money in the Bank never should have happened. I spent years building this company. I carried that championship on my shoulders. I made that title mean something. And in one night, John Cena stole it. And he didn't do it alone. He sold his soul. He shook hands with a man who only comes around when it's convenient. The Rock. See, I used to call that man family. Now, he's nothing more than a power-hungry businessman hiding behind a Hollywood smile. And John, you used to preach hustle, loyalty, and respect. Now you're standing beside the same man who manipulates everyone to get what he wants. You two think you're untouchable? You think because you have the gold and the power that nobody can stop you? Well, that's where you're wrong. Last week wasn't revenge. It was a warning. I don't care how many people The Rock puts in front of me. I don't care what games John Cena wants to play. I'm taking back what's mine. John, enjoy holding my championship while you still can, because the tribal chief is coming. And when I get my hands on you, there won't be a Rock in the world big enough to save you. And here comes Rusev.
The following is a fatal four-way match. Making his way to the ring from Bulgaria, weighing in at 304 pounds, Rusev!
Well, Rusev. We haven't seen much of Rusev here on Universe Mode. Here tonight, here on King of the Ring, first round action. Let's see if he can win this tournament and go to the second round. And here comes the Intercontinental Champion, Kevin Owens.
And his opponents, first from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 242 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Kevin Owens.
Well, Kevin Owens, the Intercontinental Champion, in this King of the Ring first round tournament. Winner goes to next week for Monday Night Raw to face off against MJF in singles action. But here tonight, Kevin Owens has an opportunity as Intercontinental Champion and win this King of the Ring first round tournament here tonight. And here comes Miles Bourne.
And from Wilmington, North Carolina, weighing in at 220 pounds, Miles Bourne.
Well, Miles Bourne here on Universe Mode has been doing fairly decent to say the least, but here tonight he has a big opportunity as he can win the first round for King of the Ring tournament. So much high stakes for this young man on Monday Night Raw. But can he get the job done and shock the world here tonight? And here it comes. Main event. Jey Uso. Well, Jey Uso coming to Monday Night Raw last week and facing off against John Cena. But here tonight in King of the Ring first round action, he has a chance to win and go to the second round here tonight. Here we go, our Fatal 4-Way match for King of the Ring is here. As this matchup's now underway, here we go in our King of the Ring action here. Jey Uso on Kevin Owens as big uppercut there from Miles Bourne on the Rusev there. Like I said, winner goes to face MJF next week here on Monday Night Raw. Big takedown there from Rusev as a reversal by Kevin Owens to Jey Uso as Rusev throwing Kevin Owens across the ring. Down goes Rusev courtesy of Jey as Miles Bourne working on Kevin Owens here. Kevin Owens, the Intercontinental Champion in this matchup. Big code breaker there from Kevin Owens as Rusev has Jey Uso. Now reversal by Miles Bourne, and now Rusev, reversal by Jey, and now it's Miles Bourne on the Jey Uso there. Reversal by Miles Bourne on the Rusev, takedown from Miles Bourne. Now big takedown there from KO. As Jey Uso here, big super kick to the face, down goes Rusev. And now it's Bourne on to Kevin Owens. Big takedown there, as now Rusev with the reversal to Jey. Now big neck breaker there from Miles Bourne, big clothesline there from Rusev, and now a clothesline to Miles Bourne. Rusev in control of things here. Big super drop kick there from the former world champion Jey Uso. The super kick, takedown there from Miles Bourne to Jey Uso as Kevin Owens gets a steel chair, right face first. Off of Miles Bourne, busted him open there is from Kevin Owens. And now Rusev with a big power slam. Down goes KO, and now reversal by KO. Jey Uso elbow drop to Miles Bourne from the top rope. And now kick to the midsection there from Jey Uso as Jey has him up over his shoulders. Sit out powerbomb. And a recovery here from Jey. Can this be an early pin? Kick out at 2. Kevin Owens here on the apron right to Rusev. Back first off the apron goes Rusev. As Jey Uso on to Miles Bourne as Kevin Owens on to Rusev. Big spear from Jey. As Jey Uso now. Jey Uso heading up top rope here. Jey Uso look for the Uso splash. Reversal by Miles Bourne. And now it's Bourne here. Throwing Jey off the ropes. Big takedown there. Well, Miles Bourne move set looking like a little Randy Orton type of a move there. Big DDT there from Miles Bourne. People say that Miles Bourne kind of resembles Randy Orton a little bit. I could see it a little bit. As Rusev with a big power slam as Miles Bourne has Kevin Owens up. Big takedown there from Miles Bourne. And now steel chair right to the face of Bourne from Rusev. Big super kick there from Rusev. As Rusev dragging him into the middle of the ring. Reversal by Miles Bourne on the J. And now Rusev looking for the accolade onto the Intercontinental Champion as Miles Bourne breaking up the submission hold. And now big takedown there from Miles Bourne right to Rusev. Bourne crawling to a pin into the cover as Kevin Owens breaking up that pin. And now Jay has a kendo stick. Kevin Owens has a steel chair. Kendo stick shot from Jay right to Kevin Owens. Big takedown there from Jey Uso. And now it's Jay on the offense here. All men down besides Jay. And now it's Jay on to Rusev. Reversal by Rusev. Punches it back from Miles Bourne. And now it's reversal by Kevin Owens there. As now Rusev with the takedown there. Clothesline reversal by Kevin Owens. Now a big kick to the face there from Rusev. And now KO has Rusev. Big power slam. Down goes Rusev. Bourne outside the ring buys himself some time as Kevin Owens inside the ring throws Jey Uso to the corner. Miles Bourne has a kendo stick though. Right to the face. Down goes Rusev into the cover here. Can this be it? Breaking up the pin is KO. Miles Bourne with the reversal there to Kevin Owens. And now it's Bourne on to KO. Right to the corner goes KO from Miles Bourne. And now Rusev has up Jay. Huge move from Rusev. DDT there from Kevin Owens. And now it's Rusev here. Rusev has KO. Huge move. Not finished yet. Looking for the accolade. As Jay breaking up that submission hold. And now look at this. Jay Uso trying to steal a win here. Jay Uso trying to steal a win as Rusev breaking up that pin. Take down there to Rusev to Miles Bourne. And now it's Rusev and Jay on. There's a collarbone tie up there. As Rusev has him up. Big power slam from Rusev. Reversal by KO now. KO trying to go low blow, but Rusev counters it. There's now KO. Miles Bourne on the ropes there, right to Kevin Owens there. Takedown there from Jay. Neck breaker from Miles Bourne to Kevin Owens. And now it's Miles Bourne here on to Jay. Huge suplex from Miles Bourne. And now Bourne. Reversal by Rusev. Rusev has Miles Bourne here. Face first off the corner goes Miles Bourne. And now, right from behind now is Rusev. Right from behind is Rusev. Take down there to Kevin Owens. And Rusev looking for the accolade. Can this be it? No. Submission hold broken up by Miles Bourne though. And now Miles Bourne with a big takedown there. As now it's Jay here on Miles Bourne. Jey Uso here. Neck breaker there. Into the cover. Can this be it to go to the second round? No. Breaking up the pin is KO. And now KO looking for the stunner. Spear! Spear from Jay! Huge spear from Jay as Jey Uso going top rope here. Rusev back inside the ring. Uso splash to Kevin Owens. And now big kick from Rusev. And now Rusev looking for the accolade once again. Rusev with the accolade is broken up by Miles Bourne now. And now into the cover is Miles Bourne on the Kevin Owens. Broken up by Rusev. What a match this has been here on Monday Night Raw. And now Rusev. Big move to Jay. And now big clothesline there from Rusev to Miles Bourne now. And now Rusev now targeting the Intercontinental Champion Kevin Owens here. Big punch to the back of the head as Rusev now not done yet. On to Kevin Owens. Rusev looking for the accolade. Accolade locked in. Broken up by Jay. And now it's Jay here. Big neck breaker there. Into the cover. Can this be it to go to the second round? That's it! Jey Uso goes to the second round.
Here is your winner, main event, Jey Uso.
What a win for Jey Uso here tonight, here on Monday Night Raw. Money in the Bank. I gave Randy Orton everything I had. I walked into an Extreme Rules match ready to end this once and for all. But I lost. And for the first time in a long time, it's a hard truth to swallow. But this story didn't begin at Money in the Bank. It began the night Randy Orton looked me in the eyes, the night we stepped inside Hell in a Cell together to defend the Tag Team Championships. We were brothers. We trusted each other. And then he stabbed me in the back. One RKO changed everything. It wasn't just betrayal. It was the death of a friendship. For weeks, Randy wanted to remind everyone why they called him the Viper. He wanted to make me suffer. He wanted to question everyone around me. So last week, I returned the favor. I found Randy in his King of the Ring match. I blindsided him. I dragged him all the way into the parking lot, and I made sure he felt every ounce of pain he's put me through. I'm hearing Randy Orton isn't medically cleared to compete. Good. Take the time. Heal up. Because I don't want excuses. I don't want people saying Cody Rhodes beat a broken Randy Orton. I want the real Randy. The apex predator. The man who betrayed his best friend. So here's what I want. SummerSlam. 1 month from now. When you're 100%. You, me, 3 stages of hell. 1 fall won't be enough. 2 men who know each other better than anyone else. Need 3 chances to finally set the score. And Randy, if you're man enough to accept, I promise you this. One way or another, our friendship ends. Our rivalry ends. And one of us walks out of SummerSlam the better man. And here comes the WWE Tag Team Champions, The Vision.
The following contest is a tag team match set for 1 fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by the Oracle, Paul Heyman, at a combined weight of 580 pounds. The WWE Tag Team Champions, Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, The Vision.
Roll the Vision in tag team action here tonight, here on Monday Night Raw. They're going up against the Street Profits here tonight. As the Vision very dominant here on Monday Night Raw, becoming the WWE Tag Team Champions about almost a month ago. But here tonight, can they get the victory here tonight? And here comes their opponents, the Street Profits. Well, the Street Profits, they faced off against Division past couple of times here on Universe Mode. Here tonight, though, can they defeat the Tag Team Champions here tonight on Monday Night Raw? Here we go, tag team action here on Monday Night Raw between the Vision, the tag team champs, and the Street Profits. As this matchup's underway, here we go. As Angelo Dawkins here on to Bronson Reed. Big sidewalk slam. Paul Heyman watching ringside with, alongside, outside the ring with the Vision. As Bronson Reed throwing Angelo Dawkins to the corner, punch to the face there from Bronson Reed. This will by Angelo Dawkins. And now Angelo throwing Bronson Reed to the corner. For the tag, reversal by Bronson Reed now. As Bronson Reed on the offense, reversal by Dawkins. Now back here comes Reed. As Bronson Reed, reversal by Dawkins back into the corner. Both men countering their moves here. As Reed has Dawkins, has him up. Reversal by Dawkins. Big takedown there from Dawkins. As now it's Angelo Dawkins here on the offense. Back here comes Reed. And now Reed into a pin here, trying to steal a victory on Angelo Dawkins. Kick out at one. Paul Heyman getting out a kendo stick from underneath the ring, throwing it into the ring, just trying to distract the referee. As Reed throwing Dawkins to the corner. And now Bronson Reed on Angelo Dawkins. Buckle bomb from Bronson Reed. Dawkins trying to make a tag to a fresh Montez Ford. Now it's Dawkins with the reversal there. Dawkins, big splash from the middle rope into the cover here. Can this be it? Kick out at one. It was the Vision winning those tag team titles against Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton in that epic Hell in a Cell match past month ago or so. As Montez Ford throwing Reed to the corner, reversal by Bronson Reed. And now Reed. Montez Ford trying to let go, but Montez Ford with the reversal now. Blocked by Reed. Headbutt to the face. And now Bronson Reed here with a death press to Montez Ford. Down to the ground. And now it's Bronson Reed here. On to Montez Ford. Big takedown there. And now Reed not finished yet. Throwing him across the ring. Into the cover here. Can this be it? On Montez Ford. Kick out at one. As Bronson Reed here. Reversal by Ford into the corner. And now Montez Ford here on to Bronson Reed. Reversal by Reed now. As Reed has Montez Ford just throwing him across the ring. And now Ford with a big clothesline there. Down goes Reed. And now Montez Ford off the apron. Frog splash. Nobody home. As Bronson Reed throwing him into that corner. That turnbuckle not there. And now big Bronson Reed with that big elbow right to the back of Montez Ford. Now back into the corner goes Reed off that naked turnbuckle. Tag made. Here comes Angelo Dawkins. Reed back up to his feet. Big clothesline there from the big man, Angelo Dawkins. As Dawkins throwing Reed to the corner. Big punch to the face there from Dawkins. And now here comes Brunson Reed now. As Reed has him up over his shoulders. Face first off the corner goes Angelo Dawkins. And now Reed heading up top rope here onto Angelo Dawkins. Tsunami from Reed. Cover here. No, breaking up the pin is Ford. And now another pin again. Can this be it? Kick out from Dawkins. As Brunson Reed has him up over his shoulders. Big takedown there. Now running send time from the big man. And now Brunson Reed here. Brunson Reed has Angelo Dawkins where he wants him there. Into the cover. Can this be it? Referee trying to put the turnbuckle back into place here. As she doesn't even know there's a pin. Kicking out is Dawkins. And now Reed frustrated about what just happened. And now Reed, base snap suplex. Tag made. Here comes Braun Breaker. As Braun Breaker now gets thrown to the corner by Angelo Dawkins. Tag made. Here comes Montez Ford. As now big takedown there from Dawkins. Frog splash from Ford. Into the cover here. Can this be it? On to Braun Breaker. Kick out at 1. And now it's Ford here. On to Braun Breaker. Reversal by Breaker. Into the corner goes Ford. Now Breaker with a big clothesline. And now into the cover here is Breaker. Breaking up the pin though is Angelo Dawkins. As Breaker tag made, here comes Bronson Reed in this matchup. Big punch to the back of Ford. As Ford gets thrown to the corner. Tag made back, here comes Braun Breaker. What an awesome tag team action this has been here on Monday Night Raw. As Braun Breaker now taking Ford over. Face first goes Ford off the corner. Reversal by Ford now. And now Ford throwing Breaker into the corner. Here comes Ford. Now back here comes Breaker. Breaker with a clothesline. As Ford trying to crawl to a tag. Breaker's right there though. And Breaker throwing him back into the corner. And now Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker. Here we go. Huge hurricanrana from the top. And now Breaker's not finished yet. On to Montez Ford. Reversal by Ford. Goes Breaker in the corner. As Ford now. Big takedown there. And now into the covers on Breaker. Can this be it? Kick out at 1. Now big clothesline there from Ford. Right to Braun Breaker. As now Braun Breaker back on his feet here. As Ford reversal by Breaker now. And now Breaker has Ford. Reversal back. Here comes Montez Ford. And now Montez Ford. Big DDT there from Ford. And now Ford gets thrown to the apron here, courtesy of Braun Breaker. Now throwing him back inside the ring. As Braun Breaker now just owning this matchup here. As Breaker off the ropes. Breaker. Big clothesline there from the big man. And Breaker is starting to feel it here. Ford down and out. As Breaker telling Ford to get up to his feet. Big spear from Breaker. Cover here. Can this be it? That's it. The Vision picks up the victory.
Here are your winners, Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. The Vision.
What a win by the Vision. Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed in this matchup. What a win for the tag champs here tonight. champions will be tested, rivalries will reach their breaking point, and royalty will be crowned. On Saturday, August 1st at 2 p.m. Eastern, witness Night of Champions featuring the thrilling finals of the King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring tournaments. Who will leave as champions? Who will earn the crown? Don't miss one of the most biggest events of the summer, coming this Saturday, August 1st at 2 p.m. Eastern, live on the show. And here comes Carmen Petrovic.
The following contest is a fatal four-way match. Making her way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Carmen Petrovic.
Well, Carmen Petrovic in this Queen of the Ring first round tournament winner faces Julia next week here on Monday Night Raw. But can this young rising superstar shock the world and win and go face Julia next week for Queen of the Ring second round? And here comes Sol Ruka.
And her opponents, first from Honolulu, Hawaii, Sol Ruka.
Well, Sol Ruka on Universe Mode has been doing very, very well, to say the least. Here tonight, though, she has an opportunity, and that is to win the first round tournament to go to the second round to face Julia for the Queen of the Ring. Keep in mind, the final two women between Raw and SmackDown, men's and women's, will go to Night of Champions coming up in August.
From Rio Grande Valley, Texas, Raquel Rodriguez.
Well, Raquel Rodriguez, last week here on Monday Night Raw, she faced off against the women's champion, Rhea Ripley, and came out short. But here tonight, though, she has an opportunity to win Queen of the Ring first round tournament in our fatal four-way match. She's been given opportunities left from right here on Monday Night Raw. Here, can she finally do it and go to the second round? And here comes Liv Morgan.
New Jersey, Liv Morgan.
Well, last week here on Monday Night Raw, her tag team partner Roxanne Perez did not qualify, although she got pinned by the winner Julia last week here on Monday Night Raw for Queen of the Ring first round tournament. Here tonight, can she get the job done here tonight? As here we go, our Queen of the Ring first round tournament is underway here. Keep in mind, Liv Morgan is also a former Queen of the Ring winner. She won it last season here on Universe Mode. Big takedown there from Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan been doing so well here on Universe Mode, winning the World Women's title, winning the Women's Tag Team titles, and possibly winning her second Queen of the Ring tournament. Become a two-time Queen of the Ring winner as Morgan drop kick nobody home as Raquel on to Sol Ruca. As Sol Ruca now back on to Liv Morgan. Raquel goes to Carmen Petrovich in the corner. Wrestled by Liv Morgan. Down goes Sol. Now it's Morgan with the big clothesline to Carmen Petrovich. Take down there from Carmen. As now it's Raquel. Big drop kick there. Here comes Sol Ruca though. As Ruca with a big cross body. And now Liv Morgan reversal by Sol Ruca. And now Ruca here has her up. Reversal by Liv Morgan. Take down there. Big punch to the face there from Carmen Petrovich as Carmen on to Liv Morgan here. Reversal by Liv Morgan by landing on her feet. Big takedown there. And now it's Carmen Petrovich on to Sol Ruca. Liv Morgan on to Raquel. As Raquel Rodriguez on to Carmen Petrovich in the corner. Reversal by Carmen. As now it's Liv Morgan now. Power slam to Raquel. And now face first off the mat goes Carmen. And now Liv Morgan out on the Sol Ruca with the big takedown there. Liv Morgan in control of things here on Monday Night Raw thus far. In our Queen of the Ring first round tournament. And now Morgan getting assaulted with that steel bat by Raquel. And now to Sol Ruca. As Ruca with a big forearm there. As now Ruca into the cover here. Can this be it? As Liv Morgan breaking up that pin. And now Morgan. Oblivion! Oblivion from Morgan. And dropkick by Raquel. And now look at this. Raquel trying to steal a win here. As Liv Morgan breaking up that pin. Dropkick there from Morgan. Back on her feet now is Sol Ruca. As Morgan now on to Raquel Rodriguez. Big takedown there. As Sol Ruca is top rope here on to Carmen Petrovich. Big move there right to Liv Morgan. Trying to get Carmen Petrovich though, but intended to get Liv Morgan though. Breaking up the pin is Carmen. And now Raquel blocked from Carmen Petrovich with a takedown. As Sol Ruca on to Liv Morgan. And now Morgan now backstabber to Sol. And now Carmen on to Raquel. Swing blade from Carmen Petrovich. And now Carmen Petrovich now middle rope here. Big move there from Carmen. As now it's Liv Morgan here on to Carmen Petrovich. Knee to the back of the head from Morgan. Into the cover here. Can she do it to go to the second round? Kick out at 2. As Sol Ruca on to Raquel. Big takedown there from Raquel. DDT there from Morgan to Carmen Petrovich. And now it's Morgan with a face first off the mat goes Raquel. And it's Morgan back on the offense here. And now Carmen fighting back. Reversal by Sol Ruca. Liv Morgan has a kendo stick in play. And now Raquel Rodriguez has her up. Raquel. Big move from Raquel. In the recovery here. Can this be it? As Sol Ruca breaking up the pin. Reversal by Raquel Rodriguez. Punch to the back of the head. And now reversal by Sol Ruca there. And now Ruca has Raquel. Reversal back. Here comes Raquel. What an awesome fatal 4-way match for the Queen of the Ring first round tournament. Winner goes to faces Julia next week here on Monday Night Raw as Liv Morgan with the Oblivion to Sol Ruca. As Morgan turns her attention now to that chair. Now right to the head. Down goes Raquel. And now right to Carmen Petrovich as well. And now to Sol Ruca. And now into the cover here to go to the second round. Can this be it? Kick out at 2. How did she kick out of that? And now Raquel on her feet here. Sol Ruca with a pin. Interesting pin here from Sol to get to Liv Morgan there. Kicking out though. Morgan with a reversal. Reversal by Sol Ruca now on a Morgan. DDT off the chair. And now big forearm there from Sol Ruca. And now Ruca on the apron here. Back to her feet is Raquel. Kind of getting her there down to the ground. And now Morgan on to Sol. Reversal by Sol Ruca there. And now Carmen Petrovic trying to get Sol Ruca there. That's Carmen, big kick right to the gut there. Big takedown there from Carmen Petrovic. That's Carmen now. Big kick to the midsection there to Sol Ruca. As outside the ring we have Liv Morgan and Raquel. Raquel throwing her back inside the ring. As Carmen Petrovic now setting things up. Big swinging kick. And now heading up top rope now is Carmen, but Raquel punching her out and taking her outside the ring. As Raquel getting a kendo stick now from underneath the ring. Right to Carmen Petrovic as Morgan going after Sol Ruca now. And now into the cover here is Liv Morgan. Can she do it to go to the second round? That's it! Liv Morgan goes to the second round.
Here is your winner,
What a win for Liv Morgan. She's been doing very well here on Universe Mode. Going to the second round here tonight. What a win for Liv Morgan. And look at this, Charlotte Flair attacking the women's champion Rhea Ripley backstage here on Monday Night Raw. Big knee to the face there from Charlotte Flair to the women's champion. And now Charlotte Flair continuing her assault to Rhea Ripley. And now Charlotte Flair throwing her to the table as Charlotte Flair, oh no, Charlotte, don't do it. Charlotte, don't do it. Charlotte, not now. Right through the table goes Ripley. Statement made for Charlotte Flair taking out the women's champion. And here comes the revolutionary, the visionary, Seth frickin' Rollins. Seth Rollins last week here on Monday Night Raw called out Gunther after getting blindsided by him backstage. So here tonight, what does Seth Rollins have to say here tonight, here on Monday Night Raw? Last week, I had a lot to say. I called out the man who blindsided me backstage. I called out the man who claims he's the most honorable competitor in WWE. And I waited. But just like I expected, Gunther never showed his face. See? It's funny. You built your entire career telling the world you're above cheap shots, above cowardness, above everyone else. But the second things didn't go your way, you attacked me from behind. So tell me, Gunther, where's all that honor now? You wanted my attention? Congratulations. You got all of it. I'm standing right here, no security, No excuses and no sneak attacks. So if you got something to say, if you've got something to prove, get out here, Gunther. And here comes the Ring General, Gunther. Well, Gunther assaulting Seth Rollins backstage. Rollins called him out. What will Gunther have to respond to the former undisputed champion here tonight? Seth Rollins, you stand here demanding answers, calling me a coward. You believe that because I attacked you from behind, I somehow abandoned my principles. No. I simply reminded you of a lesson you have forgotten. In this business, you are vulnerable the moment you lost your focus. And last week, you did just that, and you lost your focus. You keep speaking about respect and honor as if those words win championships. They don't. Dominance does. Discipline does. I am the ring general because every decision I make has one purpose: to win. You say you want to fight me? I have no problem fighting you. But you do not get to decide when. I do. I decide the time. I decide the place. And when we finally meet in this ring, I will expose you for what you truly are. A man living off the reputation of the visionary, quote unquote, while I continue building a legacy that will outlive us both. That's the difference between us, Gunther, huh? You think control wins every battle. I thrive when everything falls apart. You think I'm standing here because of a nickname? I'm standing here because every time someone said Seth Rollins was finished, I proved them wrong. So stop talking. Stop hiding behind your own schedule. You and me. Right here. Right now. No, 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 no. I do it when I want to do it. And here comes one half of the tag team champions, Lash Legend.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Nia Jax from Atlanta, Georgia, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Lash Legend.
Lash Legend in singles action here tonight, alongside with their tag team partner Nia Jax. She'll be taking on Bayley here in singles action here on Monday Night Raw. And here comes the former women's champion, the role model, Bayley.
And her opponent, accompanied by Lyra
Lyra Valkyria right beside her, although they did have an awesome match last week in Queen of the Ring action. Was Lyra Valkyria there. Bayley has an opportunity to take out one half of the tag team champions here tonight, here on Monday Night Raw. So we go Legend and Bayley one-on-one here. As this already Lash Legend trying to go for a sneak attack, but Bayley with the reversal there as bell has now been rung. As Legend here on to Bayley. As Legend now has Bayley up. Big backbreaker there from Lash Legend, one half of the tag team champions. And does it again right to the role model. And now Lash Legend and Bayley horrible tie up here from between both women here. As Bayley, Legend on the ropes here, courtesy of Bayley. Bayley, former women's champion here on Universe mode. Big kick to the midsection there from Bayley. Reversal by Lash Legend now. As Legend reversal back, here comes Bayley. Bayley with a big elbow to the face. Down goes Legend. As Bayley now face first off the mat goes Lash Legend. Now Bayley gets thrown to the corner by Legend now, and now Lash Legend now has her. An interesting attack there from Legend. Into a takedown there of her own. Into the cover here. Can this be an early pin? Kick out at 1. As now Lash Legend has her up. Running power slam from Lash Legend. Lash Legend's been doing very well, to say the least, here on Universe mode thus far. Big knee right to the face there from Legend. And now Legend, middle rope here onto Bayley. Bayley stumbling back her feet. Big takedown, nobody home, reversal by Bayley. And now Bayley reversal by Lash Legend now. As Legend just throwing her across the ring. But now not done yet. On to Bayley. Big takedown there. Lash Legend putting on a show here tonight. Into a pin here. Kick out from Bayley. And now Lash Legend has her up. Reversal by Bayley. Into a takedown there from Bayley. And now rolls outside the ring. To buy herself some time. Back inside the ring she goes. Now big takedown there from Bayley, the role model. And now Bayley with a big basement drop kick. Both women down now. What a match this has been here on Monday Night Raw. Big drop kick, nobody home. Reversal by Lash Legend. And now back here comes Bayley now. And now Bayley. Bayley now. With the Bayley to belly to Legend. Cover here. Can this be it? What a win this could be for Bayley here tonight. Kick out at 1. Only a 1 count from Legend. And now Bayley setting these up here. Bayley has her with the rose plants. Down goes Legend. Can this be it? Cover. Middle of the ring. Kick out at 2. Well, Bayley thought she had her beat there, but kicking out at 2 is Legend. Legend throwing her back to the corner. And now Lash Legend, big kick to the leg there. Down goes Bayley in the corner. And now back here comes Bayley in this matchup here. And now Bayley throwing her off the ropes here. Big chop right to the back to Lash Legend. As Bayley has Legend, reversal by Legend now. And now Lash Legend, middle rope here. Double axe handle. Down is Bayley, and Lash Legend back on the offense. Here comes Bayley though. Bayley fighting back. And now Bayley takes the midsection DDT there from Bayley. And now Bayley with the submission hold locked in on the Legend. Well, she's happier as she fights out of it. And now Legend has Bayley. Reversal by Bayley though. And now Bayley now setting things up here on the Lash Legend. Big kick reversal by Legend now as Legend throwing her back into the corner. Big clothesline reversal by Bayley. And now Bayley, big takedown there to Lash Legend. What a match this has been as Bayley heading up top rope here onto Lash Legend. Bayley gets back inside. Thought about doing something, but second guessing herself as a big chop to the chest from Bayley. Trading blows as Legend and Bayley here in the middle of the ring. What a match this has been here on Monday Night Raw between the one half of the tag champs, Lash Legend, and the former women's champion and Bayley. Big punch reversal by Legend. Legend fighting back here. Bayley with the big punch to the face. Here comes Legend, blocked by Bayley. Bayley now fighting back. Now here comes Legend. Back here comes Bayley. And now hammering on one another is Bayley and Lash Legend, middle of the ring. And now Legend now throws her to the corner. Big boot to the face. That one taken out of next week. Cover here on Bayley. Can this be it? Kick out at 2. Surprised that Bayley kicked out of that. That was a huge boot from Lash Legend there. And now Legend has her here. Lash Legend looking for the ending. Reversal by Bayley. Bayley with the crossbody. Reversal by Legend now. Lash Legend caught her. Big backbreaker there. And now Legend now has Bayley up. Big backbreaker again from Legend. Lash Legend just giving everything they're all here. And Legend setting things up here onto Bayley. Bayley stumbling back to her feet. Legend has Bayley up. Reversal by Bayley though. And now Bayley going into the corner. Top rope. Here comes Bayley. Bayley now. Bayley. Big elbow from Bayley. And now Bayley setting things up here on the Lash Legend. Block from Lash Legend now. As now Lash has her up. Big takedown there. Bayley looking for the rose plant there. But Lash Legend countering the move. And now Legend now on to Bayley. Now back here comes Bayley now with the reversal. And now Bayley's setting things up here. What does she have in mind? Bayley kicks to the midsection. Bayley, rose plant, cover on the tag team champion. Can this be it? That's it. Bayley just pinned Lash Legend here tonight.
Here is your winner, Bayley.
What a win for the former women's champion Bayley. Ringside with Lyra Valkyria. What a win for Bayley by pinning the tag champ here tonight. Loving Universe Mode? If you're enjoying the shows, rivalries, and everything going down in this Universe Mode, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of the action. We got more promos, crazy matches, and huge moments coming every week, so make sure you're a part of the ride. Now let's get back to the show. And it's main event time. And here comes the former WWE champion, the OTC, Roman Reigns. Well, Roman Reigns, earlier tonight we heard from Roman Reigns basically calling out John Cena in his actions and also The Rock. But here tonight, Roman Reigns goes battle with the man that returned to Universe Mode. And his name is MJF. Roman Reigns last week here on Monday Night Raw assaulted the hell out of the new WWE champion in John Cena. But then getting laid out by The Rock at the end of it. And here comes his opponent, MJF. All of his last week here on Monday Night Raw, where this man returned to Universe Mode to Monday Night Raw and won the King of the Ring first round tournament. Although next week he has a big matchup for the second round. But here tonight though, MJF goes head to head with the Tribal Chief and Roman Reigns here in our main event tonight for Monday Night Raw. There we go, main event's ready. Reigns versus MJF in our main event, and is now here. Here we go in our main event as MJF reversal by Roman Reigns here. And now a horrible tie here between Reigns and MJF, middle of the ring. MJF, former international champion. Roman Reigns, like I said, he's a former WWE champion. Losing the title back at Money in the Bank. Big clothesline there from the Tribal Chief. As now it's Reigns here. On to MJF. Reversal by MJF there. Down goes Reigns. And now it's MJF. Reversal back. Here comes Roman Reigns now. And now Roman Reigns is pushing him right to the corner. Big clotheslines there from the OTC. Huge clothesline again. Now reversal by MJF now. As MJF off the ropes goes Reigns. Big knee to the gut there. Down goes Reigns. Now reversal by Roman Reigns here. As a horrible tie-up here between Reigns and MJF here in our main event tonight. Big takedown there from Reigns. As Reigns with the headlock to MJF as MJF turns it around here. I said, Reigns assaulted John Cena mid-match last week. And then The Rock came out and assaulted Reigns, helping out John Cena. Big takedown there from MJF as MJF winning the King of the Ring tournament last week in a Fatal 4-Way. Next week he has a big match ahead of him. But here tonight, he has to go through the Tribal Chief in our main event. As Reigns here with the reversal onto MJF. As Reigns here kicks in the midsection there to MJF. As Roman Reigns has him up over his shoulders. Reigns has him up. Right to the ropes goes MJF. And now Reigns back up to his feet as MJF. Reversal by MJF. Knee to the gut there from MJF. Into the cover here. Can this be it? Kick out at 1. What a win this to be for MJF. If he can pull off a huge victory in our main event against Roman Reigns. Big take that down there from Reigns. And now look at this. A roll up here to seal a victory on the Tribal Chief. Can this be it? Kick out. As MJF onto Roman Reigns. Knee to the gut there from MJF. As MJF has him up. Big move from MJF. And now Maxwell Jacob Friedman in control of things here. And now MJF has Reigns here. Reversal by Reigns. And now MJF takes him to the ropes there. MJF just pulling on the arm on the ropes there. Punch block from Reigns into a headbutt. And now Roman Reigns setting things up here. Roman Reigns. Spear! Spear from Reigns! Huge spear from Reigns. Into the cover. Middle of the ring. Can this be it? Kick out at 2. Huge kick out for MJF as he rolls outside the ring. Gets himself some time as Reigns right there outside the ring with him. What a main event this has been here on Monday Night Raw. Kick to the face there from MJF. And now MJF with a takedown there. MJF turns it around as MJF pulling on the leg there. And now MJF reversal by MJF now. And now MJF has him up. Huge move right to Roman Reigns here on the outside. As Reigns gets thrown back inside the ring, courtesy of MJF. Count of 5 as MJF heading up top rope here. Telling Reigns to get up. MJF showboating on the apron there. As he gets back inside the ring. And now MJF has him up here. MJF right to the ropes goes Reigns. And now a takedown there from Reigns. Nope. Reversal by MJF. Big takedown there on the leg. That's Reigns with the reversal. Reigns trying to get back in this match here as MJF thinking one step ahead of him. Big move there for MJF with the takedown again. As MJF here on to Roman Reigns. Reversal by Reigns. And now it's Reigns here. Has him up over his shoulders. Roman Reigns. Right to the ropes goes MJF. As Roman Reigns in the corner. Buying himself some time. Big punch to the gut there. Here comes Reigns now. Here comes the former champ. And now Roman Reigns. Big takedown there to the leg. And now Reigns throws MJF off the ropes here. Superman punch. Reversal by MJF though. Into a roll up here. Can steal a victory. Can this be it? What a win this be for MJF. Kick out at 2. Huge kick out there from Reigns. Thought he had him beat there, but MJF at Roman Reigns kicking out last second. And now here comes MJF onto Roman Reigns. Big clotheslines there from MJF. As Roman Reigns in the corner. MJF stomping away onto Reigns in the corner. And now it's MJF reversal by the Tribal Chief. And now takedown there from MJF now. MJF turns it around here with the submission hold. Will Roman Reigns tap here? Takedown there from Reigns. As Reigns trying to fight back here off the ropes. Goes MJF here. Big clothesline there from the Tribal Chief. And now Reigns in the corner, setting things up here onto MJF. Spear! Spear by Reigns! Into the cover. Can this be it? On MJF. Kick out at 2. What a main event this has been. Here on Monday Night Raw. Reversal by MJF now. As Roman Reigns now has MJF. Big power slam there from the Tribal Chief. As MJF crawling to the corner. Roman Reigns. Reversal by MJF now. MJF into a clothesline. Reversal by Roman Reigns with a big power slam there. And Roman Reigns fired up here now. Big punches to the face. Neck breaker there from Reigns. Both men down in our main event for tonight. And Roman Reigns setting things up here. Superman punch. Reversal by MJF though. Once again. And now off on the ropes is Reigns. Reigns clothesline, nobody home. Reversal by MJF. And now MJF grabs a leg. MJF has the leg on Reigns. Reigns can be tapping out here soon. Will Roman Reigns tap here? Takedown there from Reigns. And now Reigns reversal by MJF. Spear! Spear by Reigns! Into the cover. Can this be it? That's it. Roman Reigns picks up the victory.
Here is your winner, the OTC, Roman.
What a win for Roman Reigns here tonight. Oh, now look out from behind, Roman. Look out from behind. Look out from behind. John Cena with the title. Attacking Roman Reigns from behind after his matchup and now whipping the title onto Roman Reigns. John Cena just abusing the hell out of Roman Reigns at the end of the matchup here. And now Cena takes Roman Reigns over to the ropes. Throws him on the apron now. And now John Cena punch to the face. Big drop kick outside the ring goes Roman Reigns. Someone separate these two before this gets out of hand quick. As Cena block from Reigns. Here comes Reigns now. Reigns fighting back onto Cena. Punch to the face from Roman Reigns. And now it's Reigns throwing him back inside the ring. And now Roman Reigns in the corner. Setting things up here. Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief. Reigns. Spear! Spear by Reigns! Laying Cena out cold. And now Reigns just looking at John Cena. And now Cena in trouble here. Reigns setting things up here once again. Reigns, another spear to Cena. Down is Cena. Roman Reigns making a statement to the new undisputed champion, John Cena. And now Roman's not finished yet. Roman's not finished yet. Stomping a hole in Cena. And now setting things up here in the corner for once again a third spear by the Tribal Chief. Roman Reigns setting a statement. We'll see you guys all on Wednesday for SmackDown.